All right, guys, welcome back. We got another snowstorm coming here, so let's get into today's video. All right, so we were forecast to have 1 to 3 inches of snow. As you can see, we did not get it, nowhere close. So it was just a dusting. Today is Friday. I just got home. I was really hoping this week would be a lot more opportunity to get some of the stuff done here, but it just hasn't worked out that way. This week has been absolutely crazy. I still didn't get a start date for my new job, so that's fine. As far as right now, with the way things are going, Saturday and Sunday, I've heard all kinds of different forecasts and all kinds of different numbers. I have no idea. Some people that you watch will say you're getting a foot of snow. Others will say you could get 18 inches or more. Some are saying if the storm tracks a little bit north, it could just be ice and freezing rain. So, and then Monday, there is a high of only 8 degrees with a low of -2. So here's my deal. Here's my what I'm up to today. If the temperature is 8 degrees for a high and -2 at night, I'm not going to get this thing started to be able to plow any type of snow. I'm probably going to be coming out Sunday night after the storm is over late, just because it's still supposed to be 32 as of Sunday night when the storm's supposed to be wrapping up. So today I have a couple things I need to do with it. So let's just jump right into it. All right, just bear with me here. I'll just take video while I'm trying to get this done. First, I got to check the engine oil. This tractor's been sitting for, my best guess, probably about 2-3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And it could use a little. And so I got to put some oil in. All right, I'll come back with you. All right, we've got some oil in here. Just double check the hydraulic fluid quick. And that looks good. All right. Now, hook up the battery. Set that there. I have these on. Like I say, I just for my own preference, I don't like to have the batteries hooked up in here overnight, just because it's older equipment with old wiring harnesses. I just sleep better at night knowing that it's not hooked up. Even though it's rare, I think the instances of fires, from my experience, what I've been hearing, the probability of something catching fire while the battery's hooked up just sitting there are pretty low. But I have had my 544. I did get on that and turn the key and go to start it, and it did cook the wires from one end to the other. That was a major wiring project that I had to do the one summer. But anyway, let's get this thing started. All right, I didn't do a cold start. I got to keep moving. That was an awful lot of cranking, and it is 32 degrees. So like I say, we get down into 8 degrees, there's no way that's starting. All right, so let's let that warm up. I'll explain what I have going here quick. All right, so with the temperature dropping down to that low overnight, this farm has a second house on the property. There was a bathroom addition added on the first floor not that long ago, and when they built it, the base is a cement block frame, and it's like hollow underneath the floor, and that's where all the plumbing is. Then they have plywood access doors on the side of the cement block to get into the plumbing, and it freezes under there in extreme cold conditions. So what we've done, and since I've been here, what the practice has been, is take some bales of straw and stack them up in front of that plywood and around that bathroom foundation to keep it from freezing. Also, you have to keep the sink running and that kind of stuff. When it gets down that low, it's going to freeze. It's frozen before. So I got to get some straw bales dug out of the back of the barn and hauled up to my neighbor's house on the property. So let's get that done here. I got to keep moving. I still have a lot to do today, and it's almost 5 o'clock. And the sun's going down, so I'll come back with you. All right, again, terrible lighting, I apologize. All right, I want to put some fuel additive in this tractor just because of the low forecasted temperatures. I think this is the winter blend diesel in the tank, but just to be on the safe side, if there was condensation and sweating, which I know there was, just add a little bit of this.
Alright, so I'm going up to the barn. There is some old straw bales in the back. I'll load about 3-4 on the loader and take them up to the house, so that way that's ready to go. Like I was saying before, I didn't get a start date for my new job, and like I say, I'm very glad. I'm glad that I don't have to deal with a foot of snow or an ice storm coming and having to worry about still making it to work for my first day. I'm glad it's going to wait till after this cold and this storm. Just works out better. I'm not going to get that lucky all winter here, but at least to start. Hopefully I don't have any bad weather to start a new job. So that's kind of why I've been busy the past couple days for this job. There's a lot of paperwork. You have to go for the drug tests, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just behind on everything. But anyway, let's get this done. Alright, might be hard to see. Back here where these chickens used to be, there are some old bales of straw, so let me get a couple of them on the loader here. Alright, that'll work. I don't know if you can see it, but it is raining, and with the rain now, we're not that many degrees above freezing, so I don't know how much ice we're supposed to get, but let's get this where it needs to go. And both my front tires are low in air. Alright, that's better. There's only 20 pounds of air in both of these front tires. One of them was a new tire, so I don't know if it was just the weather. I lost 20 psi, but they both have 40 in them now. Alright, so I'm letting this thing warm up. I think I have the battery charged up and everything. I think it's ready to go. I have it parked here. Let me turn on some light. Alright. I have it parked here so I can just go out the door and still get my vehicles out. Tomorrow I want to add a little hydraulic fluid. It looked like it was a little low. Once I can see a little bit better. All of my add-on lights are working. So, like I said, if you don't get the snow cleared on Sunday night before it goes down to 8 degrees, I'm not going to get out. I don't think this is going to start. I can probably spray it full of ether and crank away. It's not a very, it's not the easiest starting engine, even though it is only a 3-cylinder. 8's pretty cold, but I can always run that welder generator on the block heater for a couple hours if need be. But anyway, it's all not necessary. If I get out Sunday morning after the storm is done, it's still going to be in the 30s, and I can get everything plowed and cleared away. Let me shut that off so the battery can charge. I'll just let it sit here and idle a little bit yet. So at this point, I would rather take the foot of snow over the ice. If this storm does track north, they're saying we are going to be right in the middle of an ice band. The temperature's supposed to do some weird things. It's like 34 right now and very humid. You can see your breath. It was just raining. The storm, it's supposed to drop a little bit to start out as snow, and then they're calling for a warm-up sometime Sunday, so it's going to warm up and turn back to sleet, and then it plummets. The temperature, it just goes right down to nothing. So it's going to be interesting if it is an ice storm. And like I say, I would rather have the snow. You can move 12 inches of snow faster than you can move ice. If it's on all the power lines and tree limbs and you're without power, you guys aren't going to be able to see anything in here. The PTO generator is accessible, and it was run this fall before I put it away, so it will work. If I do lose power, I usually don't get excited right away, but if it's going to be 3-4 hours, Pennsylvania Power and Light, aka PP&L, is the power company here that I have, and usually on their app, they have an app, they will give you a estimated time range as far as the repair, and usually the estimate they give you, it hasn't yet that I've seen it, but that they haven't been accurate with that. They've always been earlier than they estimated that power was restored, so I can go by that. If it's going to be 8 hours, I'll have to get the 685 going and get that generator hooked up. I'll run the 685 on it. It'll probably be easier starting. No reason to run the 986. All I'm doing is running a house with a furnace and some freezers and refrigerators, so we'll be good there. Like I say, if I have to, if it's so cold and nothing will start, I do have that welder generator that I can run and put the plug right to the 685 and let it run a while if I have to. We still have tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, and it's not supposed to start till about 2 p.m. So any other preparations I want to get made, I have till then. So I'll keep you guys updated, and this was kind of a clunky video today, but just trying to hurry up. I still have more stuff to do. I got to run run to the store yet and other stuff like that. So I will see you guys later and give you an update on this storm, and maybe we'll get some nighttime snow plow and see how those new LED lights work, and see if all my work trying to get those LEDs installed is worth it. So all right guys, I'll see you later. Thank you guys for watching very much.